Hi, and welcome back to my channel. In this case, we are going to solve an easy SQL problem. This is the seventh in our series, and let's begin. Okay, so we are going to use the SQLpractice.com website, SQL scorepractice.com website. The link I'm going to share it with you in the description down below. And we are going to make the seventh easy question for the hospital database. So we select the hospital database, we see all the questions, we choose easy on the difficulty, and we choose this one, which says show first name, last name, etc. Okay, so first of all, we need to understand the problem of this SQL question. So it says show first name, last name, and the full province name of each patient. Example, Ontario instead of on. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to delete all of this. And I'm going to check the tables. In this case, we have two tables. The patients table, which has information about the patients in a hospital, their names, gender, city, allergies, weight, height, etc. And also we have a province names table, which has a province ID and province name. Okay, so we can check real quick because we have worked with the patients table. We are familiar with it, but with the province names, we are not. Oh, so we have to select that. I'm going to select that just to see what is going on. Select everything from province names. Okay, so we can see here the province ID is like an acronym for the province name. So we have the province name Alberta, the province ID is AB, and for BC in the province ID, the province name is British Columbia. So it seems that these are like states or areas inside Canada, Ontario, Quebec, Nova Scotia, etc. So with this in mind, we can also get some hints if we are not sure about how to approach this problem. The first hint we have here is the expected output. So we can see they expect us to deliver to show the first name, last name, and the province name. In this case, the province name is, we see that it is this one, Nova Scotia, Ontario, etc. And also we can get some more hints. If we click on get hint, it shows some keywords. So here we see that the keywords are select and join. So we can have an idea on how to approach this problem. And if we also get another hint, the website gives us another hint. This is, in this case, a portion of the solution. So we can see here that it is using the join to answer this question. Okay, so we have to understand the problem. So it says that we need to show the first name and last name of each patient. So the first name and last name are in the patients table. So I'm going to just select those. Select the first name, comma, last name from patients. Okay, so that was rather easy. And if I run by clicking on this run button or pressing Ctrl plus Enter, I can see the first name and the last name of the patients. But it says, and the full province name of each patient. Example, Ontario instead of on. So the province names are in the province names table. And we have seen that the province ID is just the first two letters, or not the first two letters, but it's like an acronym of the entire province name of the full province name. But the entirety of the province name is in the province name column. And now we have to join the patients table with the province names table. How are we going to do this? So we can see that in order to connect these two tables, we need a foreign key and a primary key. So in this case, we need to see what's in common with between the patient's table and the province names table. So we see that there is a province ID column in the patient's table and a province ID column in the province names column. In the province names table. So this is the similar column between these two tables, and also we can see that here it is like a silver key or a gray key. So this means that this column is a foreign key. So it means that this foreign key or this column is related to another column in another table. In this case, to this column, the province ID column in the province names table. And the province ID, here we see like a golden key, which means that this is a primary key. Okay, this is the primary key which identifies each province, and this province ID in the province names is related to the province ID in the patient's table. So every patient, for example, if I select everything, every patient has a province ID as well. Okay, you can see here the province ID. So that's what we are going to use to connect these two tables. So to do that, let me just rewrite here what we had before. I'm going to use the join clause. Join clause is going to allow us to connect two tables or more. So in this case, I'm going to join the province names table, okay, with the patients table, and I need to specify on which column are we going to connect these two tables. In this case, I'm going to connect the tables on the province ID columns. So first of all, I need to, because the name is the same in both tables, province ID, province underscore ID, I need to specify from which table are those columns. So in this case, I'm going to just say patients because it's the name of the table, dot province ID. Okay, this is referring specifically to this column, is equal to province names dot province ID. So what this means is that we are connecting these two tables based on the province ID column in both tables, and we are connecting, or we are matching the rows on where the province ID, for example, in the patients table, is equal to the province ID on the province names table. So this person, for example, this patient, the patient number 1, Donald Waterfield, has the province ID ON, which I think it's Ontario. So it's going to connect this one and align it or match it with the province ID ON, the same, in this table, which is Ontario as well. So other thing we are missing is that it wants us to show the full province name. So also the province name is the column province name, and also we can this is a good course of action to specify the name of the tables. In this case, I'm going to say patients dot first name, patients dot last name, and province names dot province name. Okay, why am I doing this? Because sometimes in two tables we have not only one similar column, but we can have multiple columns named the same. So we need to specify from which table we want to grab those columns, those informations. Okay, so if we now close our SQL query and run it, okay, you can see that we got the query correct. You can see we have the first name down here, first name, last name, and the province name. And also here it gives us a solution just to compare it with our own. And that's all. If you find this interesting, don't forget to subscribe and comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.